Welcome back to the LB Leach house, Appleton's oldest house. And in this video, we're going to show a few updates that we're currently working on. As you can see here, we're working on the kitchen. We've got it all gutted out and the cabinets have been removed. The next step is we're going to be removing flooring and subflooring. Underneath the subfloor, there were sleepers in the floor to level the flooring. We are going to be leaving those sleepers in place because the floor does appear to be level with those in place. And we're going to be replacing that with a nice hardwood floor. Will actually be a painted wood floor, which will be period correct from the original. The painted floor will have a circular saw cut, and we have discovered underneath all this that there was originally a painted floor and it appeared to be like a gray color. Here you can see our layout for our farmhouse style kitchen. We'll have a farmhouse sink underneath the window, a small cabinet on each side. Cabinets above will have glass front, and they will be done period correct, painted cabinetry. The other wall is going to have a painted hutch that will be either a reproduction of an original, or we will try to find something close to an original and modify it to fit our needs. Next to that, we'll have a drop leaf table that can be used for dine-in situations in the kitchen or used for food prep. Above that's going to be open shelving, which would have been typical of a farmhouse style kitchen. So we go into the bathroom. You can see we've got the walls gutted out. You can see the window will be removed, and we will go to a double hung style window that will be lowered and at the correct header height, and that'll be again typical of what would have been in there originally. The ceiling we did remove and discovered that we did have 10-foot ceiling in the bathroom. That's probably going to have to be dropped down again so we can put in an exhaust fan. There would not have been one in there originally, but to make this a livable house, we should have an exhaust fan in the bathroom. The bathroom will be done again in 1920s style with a authentic clawfoot style tub, pedestal sink. It'll be a modern toilet, but it'll have more lines in the Victorian style tank and seat. Over the past few weeks, we have been sourcing out period correct fixtures for the house, such as the farmhouse sink, the clawfoot tub, and different things that are basically antiques that will be going into the house. We've had some good luck. We've had other things that we found that will need to be refurbished, but I think they're going to work well with our restoration project. As you can see, we repaired all the door openings and preparing that for new door jambs and pre-hung doors. Had to repair some of the plaster around those openings, and we will be matching up that texture to make that look like it was all filled in. You can see we started stripping paint off of the fireplace around. There's a good chance that will be repainted again. However, we wanted to get all the layers of paint off of there so we could get down to the original detailed carvings. There was so much paint over that some of the carvings were lost. We're going to retain all the Gothic style heat registers, and those will be sent out and sandblasted, probably finished with a hammered textured finish on those. We started removing all the window trim. We were carefully paying attention to the profile, all the dimensions, and we want to get that back so it's historically correct and accurate to the home. We recently had a structural engineer come and visit the house and wanted to get over our concerns about sloped floors and crooked walls. And the consensus was, after looking at the house, that it's an old house and it's going to have crooked floors and crooked walls. The engineer did check out the basement, the beams and the trusses and floor joists and so on, and had no concerns that we were going to run into any problems. Did point out a few things that we're going to shore up and correct some old work that was done. So again, going forward, we have no concerns about the overall structure of the house and the fact that it's going to last a long time. We also had an opportunity to stick our head up into the attic, and we found that there was charred framing members around the chimney. It appears that at one point there was a fire in the house. Looked like they have it under control and it didn't do any major damage structurally, but it gives us another opportunity to explore some history of the house and find out when that fire was and what the extent of the damage was. Thank you for watching our latest segment on Appleton's oldest house. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page and follow along for future updates on the house. We'll see you on the next video.